morning, people. Hanging out today. I decided to go up to the Murphy. I can't say why. Oh, well, I can't say yet. Exactly. But I was mentioning this to this young man, Mr. Paul Grisanti of MalibuRE.com, realtor to the stars.
And I do appreciate your characterization of me as a young man.
That's right. You're not just a realtor to the stars, but to pretty much all the stars.
All of the stars.
Yeah, the ones that matter.
Neptune and everything.
Neptune. Yeah, that's a planet, buddy.
Polaris. Oh my God, here comes the fire department. Let's move over.
Yeah, we gotta move over. Being the fabulous realtor that you are, obviously. I have two questions. One is, as a little bit of specs, and that is that you've been in Malibu as a realtor for some years, a lot of years.
I did my first open house in Malibu in September of 1977.
That was right around the time Star Wars came out. So you're old, buddy. Way old.
I'm older than the stars.
Older than the stars. What is the most expensive house that was ever listed in Malibu?
Well, the most expensive house that ever sold in Malibu was a property on Carbon Beach that sold for $110 million this last year.
110 million.
110 million. And the people had rented the house a couple years previously and decided they really, really liked it.
It must have rented for like 75 grand a month or something.
I don't have the number in my brain rattling around right at the moment, but
like a pinball. For $110 million in a house here in town, what do you get for that? What kind of house could we expect? If we were going to go and buy something for myself right now for approximately that much, what would I expect to get with a house like that?
You would expect the next door neighbor to be Larry Ellison, probably.
Yeah, but he would be kind of a ways away too, right?
Yeah, well, he has a bunch of houses on that particular part of Carbon Beach.
Is there a chance that you could buy a house and then find out that all the houses around you are owned by him?
Actually, if there was a house where he owned all the houses around it and you were lucky enough to buy it, you would have hit the lottery.
Right.
Because he would be very irritated that he hadn't bought it.
Yeah, so he would come over and make an offer you can't refuse.
He would make a very good offer, and you might be compelled to tell him, look, I'd be glad to have my estate sell it to you, but I'm going to use it while I'm alive.
Right.
He hasn't sent out a hitman on anyone yet, so he may just not have any.
Yeah, true.
Or be too interested in maintaining his freedom to employ them.
Right. What is the most unusual house that you have ever sold?
The most unusual house I ever sold was probably a house in Bonsall Canyon that was originally built in the 50s for use as a house of ill repute. It had every bedroom had a little wash basin in it and a door to the outside.
So they were like the little cabañas, kind of.
There was a central room, and then there were these other things around it. And apparently, back in the 50s, it was pretty Wild West out here.
And the car's not there. It's in another top secret location. Secret location. He still doesn't know what the car is. And we're making our way over there now. It's somewhere in Oxnard, and Waze is telling us where to go.
Is this the model
Gorgeous.
that they raced at the Carrera Pan America in period?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure on that, but maybe one of you guys would know.
We'll do a little research,
Yeah,
and
quite-
then we'll know.
Quite a stunning car. So the Lincoln wasn't really ready to go. It had some issues with the carburetor, and I didn't feel that comfortable driving it, although it probably would have done fine. But when I'm vlogging and doing other stuff, you want something that you don't have to worry about, that it's something that's always going to be there for you. So I chose something else, a reliable one, right there. She's a sweetheart. Back, and Jeep has dropped off a new car. Let's go take a look at it. Go for a little spin. Is the 2019 Jeep Trailhawk. This is the Cherokee Trailhawk. I don't know the specs. I don't know how fast it is, how much it costs. I don't know squat about this car, but I'm going to, and so are you this week. Jeep is one of my favorite brands. It's the perfect Malibu car. It allows us to be able to drive virtually anywhere. I'm taking the Jeep and I'm racing it up to the Bluffs Park. I'm gonna do a quick run, just kind of makes you kind of want to get physical. And there's a lot of things you can do to be physical. I call this a health mobility device. So let's go for a jog. Perfect weather to go for a run. Nice.
From the wild Alaska the sky, to the mighty Rio Grande, to the stormy shores of Rocky Maine. There lies a country I was born here in this land, under the flag of hope and freedom. Now it seems such a faded dream, like a dream that's lost its meaning. In the early morning sun, there are many men and women waking up in more ways than one to say, where are we going? There's a time in every life, there is an age for every nation, when her patriots must stand aside and say, first we are human. Are we not human? And in the dawning of this hour, and in a clear, undoubting voice, if we can heal this ever-raging noise for our human race, I know we must. Who will mend this sacred place? It's surely us. We can cast our bitter blame, or we can just do what is needed. Pray the embers that still remain become once more a beacon. It's not us against the world, no, it's everyone or no one. There is a braver flag to unfurl. It's called the flag of human kindness, of human kindness.
As we approach vlog 900 episodes, I've said this many times here on the vlog, in fact more times than I can count. The idea of doing what you love and loving what you do is integral in a happy life. And most people chase after money, they chase after status or power. The true gold mine, the true pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is happiness, and that's something that you don't have to go to the end of the rainbow for. You can just choose happiness now and be happy, but you have to focus on that. I wanted to introduce you guys to a friend of mine who I have been listening to for the last 30 plus years, a gentleman named MICHAEL TOMLINSON, an amazing singer, amazing musician, lives up in Seattle. He had his round in Hollywood and in the music industry, and he decided to do his own thing, and his work has always hit me in a certain soft spot in my heart. I want you to go and check his stuff out at MICHAELTOMLINSON.com. It's right here. Incredible stuff. Pick up one of his CDs or download some of his music. It's amazing stuff. I tend to draw and do anything creative to his music. Now, not too long ago, I reached out to Michael and I told him that I was a big fan of his and I really enjoyed his work, and he responded to me right away, and we hit it off and got a chance to talk a bit, and then he sent me a tremendous amount of his music. So I'm going to try to populate some of the blogs here with his music, but I want you guys to go and experience some of the things that he has. And Michael, thank you very much. Okay, the exciting news, the great news is that the Surf Woody book is now out. It's available on Amazon. Pick up one. You know, I mean, it's interesting that Chevy guys are Chevy guys, Ford guys are Ford guys, but everybody loves Woodies. In fact, I've never met anybody who didn't love a Woody. It didn't really matter whether it was a Ford or Chevy, Mercury, Cadillac. They made a lot of them, and I wanted to do a book like this for you guys because I know that you guys love those kinds of cars, and it makes a lot of sense for us because we are cars and beach life, and that's our world. So, if you want to make your life more fulfilling and to be happy, you got to do things that make you happy. And I know, driving in a Woody, that would make me happy. But I certainly had a lot of happiness that came to me because I got a chance to draw each one of those. And trust me, when the book shows up, and if you've ordered the book and it shows up, it's going to go from some really nice, cool Woodies to it's going to get a little nutty. In fact, it's going to get crazy because here at Fireball Publishing, we don't do normal stuff. I mean, you guys know that. It's just nuts. Right. Hi, Sammy. What are you doing? Hi, Bug. Visitors. Hey, stop sniffing her butt. Keep going. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. Lots of cool car stuff, lots of fun. We are approaching Vlog 900. And then after that, only 100 away is Vlog 1000. What are we going to do?